Welcome to Tufner's Weighing Solutions. As you've been provided, this is the quick setup guide for your hand sanitizer dispenser. But, as you see in the bottom, the quick fix for leaking nozzle. This is the in-depth troubleshooting guide for how to fix this. Once you've followed the guide and removed your bottle from the hand sanitizing dispenser, and as you may have seen in our previous video, again, remembering, when you remove, place a finger over the vent, unscrew, and then place the open end into your existing hand sanitizer bottle if there is still solution in here. If there's not much, don't worry about that step so much. Just set this off to the side so that it cannot leak. Our primary focus is the nozzle tip here and the leaking. There are numerous ways to do this. We've found that this is probably the safest and most efficient way of doing it. Using the common penny, we would place the penny and twist to create a gap between the locking collar and the nozzle tip. Once we ensure that we get a gap, we'll just continue to work around the edge, making the gap larger. And don't let it close down on you. This can take a bit of effort to do. Once we get our ring off, you'll note that it'll slide all the way down to the bottom of our hose. Pull the nozzle tip forward, and this is the nozzle tip. The primary cause of the leak is that this cap has had a little bit of a gap against this ring. This does not allow the spring and the bearing to properly seat. Be aware if you unscrew that the spring will drop. And be sure to replace that, placing the plastic tip towards the open hole of the cap. Again, ensuring that there is no excessive material buildup inside of the nozzle. Place the spring inside, grip, and securely twist. Once you've ensured that the cap is fully in place, place it back into the hose. Work the hose back slightly. We want to have a little bit of a gap in space between the end of the hose and the beginning of the upper ring. Slide the locking collar back up. Pinch behind the cap seat and press forward. As you press forward, you will note that the hose is now filling up that gap. The reason we left the gap is so that we do not create a bind with the hose and prevent the ring from properly seating all the way at the top. Once you have it seated, grab your sanitizing bottle. If there's still solution, remember to place a finger over the vent hole and screw the nozzle tip back on. Invert, and if you did not drain all your fluid and there's still fluid in here, again, following our installation guide, start from the tip and squeeze down until the sanitizer dispenses from the tip. For further instructions, again, follow the guide or the previous video for reinstalling the bottle and priming the system. Thank you.